Welcome, friends, followers, and fellow book lovers, and those of you who may be new to the channel. I was I'm in the middle of a couple books right now, so I don't have a book review for you guys this week. But I was thinking about something I could share, uh, because that's part of the purpose of this channel. So I picked up one of my favorite books. It's called "Launching a Leadership Revolution" by Chris Brady and Orrin Woodward. Two very brilliant guys, um, both in the top 50 Inc. magazine leadership uh, of all time, leadership and management experts of all time. And as I open the book to kind of um, look for what I want to share, I open to this page almost right away. It says, excuse me, gotta get the yawn in now. William H. Murray said, "The moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. A whole stream of events issue from the decision, raising in one's favor all manner of unforeseen incidents and meetings and material assistance which no man could have dreamed would come his way." Talk about possibility thinking. It's the providence moves to concept that we are examining here. What could be more motivating than to know that what you are doing is destined, that you are supposed to do it, and that providence moves to help you? Destiny is the deepest level of motivation available. Understanding it can be the most motivating, stimulating, and sustaining force of one's life efforts. Respect it, nourish it, meditate on it, pray about it, and pursue it. After all, it's your destiny. You may live to fulfill it every day. And some of you guys are going, "Providence? What's that?" That's another way to say the universe moves. If you're Christian, you would say God. Um, uh, Here's what I love about this is that when you have something that calls to you and draws you forward in your pursuit, that no matter the obstacles that come before you, you just keep going forward. You just keep going forward. You keep working on the next thing. You keep looking to figure out what's the next thing I got to work on. You're plugging into hopefully some leadership audios. You're reading good books. Excuse me. And I quantify good as in books that teach leadership. Now, there are specific ones that do that. So if I can get that in the picture there. There, those. Like these right here. These are an example of those. There are some novels that can teach leadership. But that's for another time. It cracks me up by yawning these things all the time. So look, what is it you feel called to do? Do you know what that is? Have you explored that concept? If you have explored that concept, put a comment down below of what that is that you're called to do. And if you want to share it publicly, I can completely understand that. There are things that are too personal to share publicly. I'm going to start putting yawning as one of my hashtags. That's for sure. So look, what is that calls to you? Do you know? Have you found it? I have found what I'm called to do. And this sharing is a little part of me giving back to the community, to the world, something that I'm passionate about. Because excuse me, if you haven't realized it, I'm kind of passionate about reading and the things that we can learn from it. Um, it is the fastest way to acquire wisdom and knowledge because we're borrowing from someone else. We're capturing some information from someone else. And think about that. In a couple hours, in 8 hours, you can capture, you know, somebody's 80 years of life. And in doing that, in capturing that, it's going to change you. Now, you get to apply the things that you learn how you want. You get to make those things important to you or unimportant to you, depending on what you're doing and how you want to focus on things. It took a friend of mine that kind of prompted me to do the book reviews and stuff to start doing book reviews. And so huge shout out to my buddy Mike Fallett out of Pittsburgh because it was kind of his idea that helped me go on this because I was thinking of what do I what's kind of a thing I do? How can I make that personal? How can I make that more, share that? And so that's how I ended up starting to do the book reviews is because of that. So if you know what your destiny is and you're willing to share, put a comment down below. If you're not, that's fine. If you're looking for a book, then I have a whole link on the website. I'll put that down below. And there's over 250 books on that list right currently. And I got to tell you that I love many of them. In fact, there is a tab for the top 10. That was tough. Excuse me, that was tough peeling out the top 10. And I got to tell you, I had to do honorable mentions because there's a bunch of really good books that I love, love, love. So if you're a reader, fantastic. If you're not a reader and you want to learn to be a leader, then start with one page at a time. If you have a business book at home already, start with that one. If you're looking for a recommendation, go to my top 10. Okay. So, my friends, if you get value from this video, please like and share it. If you know somebody that needs a good book or is looking for a recommendation, or you want one of your own, you can hit me up across social media. I'm on several platforms, and I'd be happy to give a personal recommendation. If not, go to my book list because I promise you the book that stands out to you is probably with a 99.99% probability the right book for you to read. And I know that's how it works for me. Books stand out to me and I grab them. I got a book sitting here on my desk that as soon as I finish my Kindle book I'll be picking that up to read that while I'm working on an audiobook too. I'm a little weird. I love to read. I love books. They're a wealth of knowledge across many subjects. So, all right. I hope you guys go out and make it a great day. I hope you guys go out and make it a great year. This is Iron Will signing off.